Greetings, bag lovers, coming to you with another purse review. This one is from a company called Coastal Hillbilly. This is the saddle roll. Coastal Hillbilly is a company based in North Carolina. All of their products are made and sourced in the United States. This one is the saddle roll. Like I said, it is full grain leather. This is in the color Deep Whiskey. This bag came standard with a YKK zipper, also came with a tassel included, and all brass hardware. So I wanted to do this bag review a little bit differently in that I wanted to talk about the things that I usually look at when I'm considering whether I'm going to purchase a bag. And the things that I usually look for, I look at the fit, I look at whether or not it's functional, and I look at whether or not it's fashionable. So we're going to look at fit, function, and fashion. So let's start with the fit. So this particular bag is 12 inches wide, 4.5 inches tall, and 5 inches deep. As a result, I would consider it a small bag. So any bag to me that's 12 inches in width or height or smaller is going to be considered small. However, let's move into function, because even though I would consider this bag small, it holds a deceptively large amount of things. It's kind of crazy. In addition, it's really functional because it can be worn different ways. So let's talk about what all it holds first. So this is the interior with nothing in it. It does have one small pocket on the inside. And if there was one thing I would change about this particular bag, if I were to order it again, I would remove this pocket, honestly, because it is really too small to hold anything. It's even too small for me to really even hold a credit card. So because you can see the stitching from the pocket and it doesn't hold a lot, I would remove it next time. But that's just me. So what all does it hold? So I carry a full-size wallet, cell phone, set of keys, and I usually only carry one pouch. Within that pouch, I have lotion, I have hand sanitizer, I have one lipstick, and I have gum. So that's usually all I carry. All right, so with all of those items in there, that's how full it is. So still you have quite a bit of space. I still have quite a bit of space on the sides here. And honestly, if I were to choose a different shaped pouch, if I were to have chosen a flatter pouch, it even will fit a water bottle as well. It's just a regular size water bottle. So this bag, while considered small, it holds quite a lot. So yes, I would consider this a functional bag. Now it weighs 1 pound, 11 ounces with nothing in it. With the items that I put in it, excluding the water bottle, that brought it to about 3, maybe 4 pounds. But by full grain leather bag standards, that's actually still pretty light. And once you carry it on your shoulder, it really does not feel heavy to me. So let's move into fashion, since I'm talking about how it looks on my shoulder. I think this is a fashionable bag, and the reason is this unique shape. So the barrel roll shape is not something that's new. I mean, I've had other bags that look like this, but what is different is to have this shape in this small size. And I think that's what makes this one so unique. Whenever I carry this bag, somebody is without fail going to ask me about it. It's a real eye catcher. And I think the brass hardware and the tassel really add to that. So let's talk about kind of how I typically would wear it. So what's really cool about this company is that they give the option of 2 different strap lengths without adding any extra cost. So you have the option to have this bag in with a 9-inch shoulder strap or an 11-inch shoulder strap. I chose the 11-inch shoulder strap. However, I do have a 9-inch shoulder strap from another company, and I have a crossbody strap also from Coastal Hillbilly. So I'm gonna show you how it looks with all of those different straps, because what I have found is honestly wearing it crossbody is really my favorite way to wear this particular bag. So let's start with the 9-inch strap. I'm gonna move the world's heaviest chair out of the way. So this again, shoulder carry. So it hangs down. It reminds me of the little gym bags that we used to carry in grade school to PE class. I don't know if kids still carry those to PE class, but I think it is so cute. So the way they show it actually with the model is kind of carrying it back like this. And I have found that is actually quite a comfortable way to carry this bag. So that is, again, the 11-inch strap. So I apologize if there's going to be a lot of clanging around of hardware as I change these straps out, but This one, again, this is a 9-inch strap. This is not a Coastal Hillbilly strap, but I would assume it would look pretty similar. But this is 9-inch, so I don't mind 9-inch. As you can see, it kind of brings it up a little higher into your armpit here. So that may be bothersome for some. I'm 5 feet 8 inches, just for reference. You can still do the back carry, and in fact, the back carry is a lot easier with the shorter strap. So it wasn't, I wouldn't call it difficult with the 11-inch strap, but I do find myself adjusting it a little more with the 11-inch strap, whereas with the 9-inch strap, I can carry it like this and there's no adjustment. It stays in place. It's very easy, and it feels very similar to a backpack if you were to carry a backpack on one strap. Shout out to everybody who grew up in the late 80s and the 90s where that was the only way that we carried backpacks was with the one strap. So that is the 9-inch. And then lastly, the crossbody. And hands down, this has been the way that I carry it. Oh, I didn't show you when I had the 9-inch strap. That would also be the way I'd carry it if I wanted to carry it in the crook of my arm. So the 9-inch lends itself very well to that type of carry too. So lastly, this is the crossbody. I mean, how cute. So this, when I carry it like this, like I said, mostly, and this is honestly when I carry it, when I get the most compliments is when I carry it with the crossbody strap. So again, this is a strap from a crossbody strap from Coastal Hillbilly that I got with another bag, but I think it looks absolutely fantastic with a crossbody strap, and that is hands down one of my favorite carries. So I love this bag. I do think it's functional. I get a lot of compliments every time I wear it. But who is this bag for? This bag is not for a person who carries a lot of items every day. I showed you what I typically carry every day, and I don't carry a lot of things. So if you're a person who likes to have all the things with you all the time, this is not going to be the one for you. If you're a moderate everyday carry person, however, you're taking a quick trip to the grocery store or to the gas station, then this bag may work for you. It also is a great bag for crowded outings. So if you're going to a festival, farmer's market, a place where people are going to be bumping into you, where you're worried about pickpockets, this is a good one because it has a zipper. So you're able to keep it close to your body. So I would say this is a good one for local outings. Now, you know, I talk a lot about travel. I love traveling. Would I consider this a good travel bag? I think it's good for once you're at your destination. However, my issue with making this a travel bag is when I talk about travel bags, I want it to be something that I can fit in my carry-on, because whether I'm going out of town for 1 day or 21 days, I am taking a carry-on suitcase. So I try to think of what am I going to be able to squish into that suitcase. This bag does have squish factor, so I still have all those items I showed you in it. I can squish it well. I don't really want to though, because I like the shape. I mean, that's what makes this bag awesome, is the shape, and I worry that, you know, if I'm compressing it for extended periods of time, it's going to compromise that over time. I know I can stuff it and probably get it back there, but that would be one reason I wouldn't want to stuff it into a suitcase. The way I would take it though, if I were to try to make it work and retain the shape, is I'd use it to put my toiletries in. So if I were traveling, I would put my toiletries in some sort of leak-proof bag. If you only have Ziplocs, use 1,000 of them so you don't leak on your lovely leather bag. And I would put them inside of here and just use it like a toiletry bag. And then once I get to my destination, I can use it. I would take my toiletries out and then just use it as a purse. So that's how I would get around trying to squish it. But if you wanted to squish it, if you aren't as concerned about keeping this beautiful shape, then it certainly works very well for that. So I think this is a wonderful bag. I would buy it again and again 1,000 times over. Only thing I would change, like I said, I would remove the interior pocket because I don't like the visible stitching on the back and that it's not particularly functional. I would also move this label to the inside because I just don't like a ton of branding. This branding is cute, but I'm just not a big brands on my bag and my clothing type of person. This company does allow you to remove their branding and move it to the inside of the bag though, for an upcharge of currently it's about $5. So to me, that would be worth it. But those are the only two things I would change. So from time of order to the time I receive this bag, because it's handmade, it does take a little longer, but I had it in 2 weeks. I've ordered from Coastal Hillbilly before, and that has been pretty standard, as it generally takes about 2 weeks. They're very responsive to emails. They're very responsive to personalizations. So certainly check them out, and let me know if you have any questions. Again, this is the saddle roll from Coastal Hillbilly in the color Deep Whiskey. Have a wonderful rest of your day.